So a very big question that I get all the time, which is a very good question also, is how do I retain my clients? A lot of people always want to ask, how do I get new clients? How am I going to bring up the revenue in my business? But a lot of times people don't worry enough about how to keep their clients. And you'll see them winning, 5, 10 good contracts, and then they're going to lose their contracts right away because they don't have a good team built. They don't have the systems ready to, be able to manage a lot of clients. So this is something that I see across the board that affects a lot of people, honestly, whenever we're getting into the growing phase of the business. You have to have a plan to be able to retain your clients. So it's an awesome thing to see people being able to win contracts, and I want to be here to help you keep them as well. So what we do on our end to make sure our clients are happy, we're going to give them a service that they cannot deny. They want to continue to pay us every single month. They cannot see them, doing their business without us involved because they want us to maintain the, cleanliness. They want us to do those things for them that are going to make their life easier. And a lot of the times, whenever we're getting into entrepreneurship, we get all excited about the making money phase. But if you focus early on how to manage, the business that you're about to win, you're going to have a much better time. It's going to be much smoother than if you just run, heads, down and you're just going all in and not paying attention to what's up ahead. You have to keep up, and make sure what's up ahead is taken care of as well. So on our end, we're recruiting every single week, making sure that we're finding the best cleaners in our area. When it comes to cleaning, everybody says they can clean, but you have to have the eye for cleaning. So make sure your cleaners are, the people that have the eye for cleaning. And if they don't, you can teach them, but it really all comes down to one thing. Besides having the eye for cleaning, it all comes down to one simple thing: reliability. How reliable are these people that you're bringing into your contracts? In commercial cleaning, you have to have people that are reliable, someone that you can trust, somebody that you can, guarantee that they're going to show up, because you do not want to have to be the one going to clean a big building in the middle of the night, or just getting a no-show and having your client call you the next day and say, hey, someone didn't show up to clean. So make sure you have your recruiting done early on so that way you can continue to grow the business. Let me know if you are struggling with recruiting, because that's a whole other subject. Make sure to join our school program. We talk about recruiting all the time and how we're finding our cleaners. I'll give you one simple tip that I've used over the past 10 years, and that's basically doing more than the most. You want to make sure you're doing a lot of interviews. A lot of people that I talk to that are struggling with bringing on people, I ask them, how many interviews did you do this week? They say 5. Whenever we're doing our interviewing and we're trying to hire out a certain location, or maybe we're just doing a lot of interviewing this time of the business, we're trying to grow it. For me now, we do about at least 10 to 20 interviews a week. So whenever we hear people say they do 5 a week, and that's on during their busiest times, that's, to me, you're just not doing enough interviews. You need to do way more than that to find those people that are actually out there. Because if you're just looking and trying to just settle with somebody that you met, without having, being comfortable with the person that you're bringing onto your business, you're not doing enough interviewing. So don't be lazy when it comes to your task. Continuously do more than most.